Welcome. Today we're doing Don't Scare Your Neighbor's Makeup. Sometimes I go out front of my house. I'll pull some weeds, I'll do some watering, I'll get the mail, and I'll see my neighbor across the way. Well, if I don't have makeup on, it can be terrifying. And then I've got another neighbor further up the street who calls me up and says, "Would you like a pizza, Sandy?" She makes her own pizza and she has her own pizza oven. It is divine. Well, I want to be able to rush up there and pick up the pizza and not scare her. So that's what we're doing today. What's the bare minimum we can put on? I'd be curious. Well, I know what I need. I know that I need a base. See, I've got all sorts of scars from, the cancer surgery I've had on my face. So I've got scars from that. I've got lines from that, scars up here. And my face, I don't know, maybe it's just age, where your face has all sorts of discolorations. And I've got red, who knows if it's rosacea. But I mean, I've got all sorts of, you know what, I'm 79 years old. This face has been through a lot. So I know I need base. And this base, this is interesting. I was on a live with Hannah Martin. Hannah Martin is that incredible makeup artist, British makeup artist. And I asked her, what is the best makeup for old lady skin? Well, she didn't approve of that. She said it's mature skin. So what is the best makeup for mature skin? And she suggested this Estee Lauder Futurist. And I love it. So I didn't go to a store. I called, and you know how they have that chat feature? And I spoke with a representative, and they suggested a color which was a neutral. Even though I told them I had a lot of red in my skin, they said a neutral and that it will offset the red. To be honest, I thought I knew better. But they sent me the makeup. I didn't like it. It had too much yellow. So the neutral even had too much yellow. And so they again suggested a different neutral. Well, I saw that they had one called Fresco that was cool toned. And so I said, well, I'd really like the Fresco. So they sent me another makeup. I gave the old one to my girlfriend. And the Fresco, I think, is fabulous. So it's kind of moist. It's not dry. It's not matte. You can see my skin. You can see my pores. You can see my lines, you can see everything, but at least, what the foundation does, it gives you kind of a smooth surface, so your eyes don't go to all the colors, it goes to one color. And as I say, you can see my pores, it isn't spackled on, so I really like this. But I'd still scare my neighbors, so I need to do more. The thing that bothers me the most, well, not the most, but I have no eyebrows. Well, I mean, I have some eyebrow hairs, but not a lot. So I was watching Hannah Martin on her YouTube channel, and she was using soap brows. I'd never heard of that. And what you do is you rub this is a spoolie, and it's used to kind of brush your eyebrows, and you put the soap on your eyebrows. Now, if you have thicker eyebrows, almost anybody does as opposed to me, you just brush this into your eyebrows and they stay up, see? So it's a lovely thing. And if I had darker eyebrows and if I had more hairs, it would be even better, but I don't. So what I do is I look for my brush to put on, my goodness, I can't find it. And it's right here. Where is it? Oh, that's ridiculous. Well, then I'll use a pencil. Okay, so I'm going to use a pencil from Sephora, and it's an eyebrow pencil, and I'll just pretend like I'm putting strokes of hair in. And I love this color. And you're going to ask me what the color is. And you know what? I don't know, and I can't find my glasses. So I'll put this in that in that drop-down menu, remember I told you that there's a tiny little, where you see the title of this video and my name, and there's a tiny, tiny little triangle, and you press on that and all the information comes down. So I'll put the eyebrow color that I'm using. But the other thing is that we all need different colors. You know, your color might not work on my eyebrows. But bottom line, one of the things that I need are eyebrows. And people would be scared. You know, I've got this one gray hair here, and I just don't want to pluck it out because I'm so grateful to have the hair. Maybe what I should do is dye my eyebrows. Watch, I dye it the wrong color. That's why I haven't gotten you know, those tattoos of your eyebrows? I haven't gotten it done because I'm scared of the color that it'll turn out to be. And as an artist, I'm really very sensitive to colors. And if it's the wrong color, it'll make me crazy. So this way I don't have to worry about it. But now you see my face and it's just flat and it's just not enough color. So I treated myself. Is this gorgeous? This is Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Bronzer. And what I like about it is that, and it's in the shade medium, I think. I'll put the shade up also. But it goes on very lightly. So I'm using this brush, and it's a fan brush, and I got it either at Ulta or Target. And I use fan brushes painting, and it kind of, you don't see the demarcation very much. And I thought, well, I'm going to try it on my bronzer. So I put the bronzer, you know, where my hair's receding. And I get some color onto my face so that it's not a flat color. Put a little on my nose because you know the sun would hit my nose, right? Okay, so still I'd still scare my neighbor, but at least I've got some color on. And then what I do is I put on some, I put on some blush. And this is Chantecaille, and it's called Laughter. I love this color. This is the second one. I've gone through the first one. I mean, how often do you go through a blush, right? This brush is by Bobbi Brown. I love it. And it's a soft powder brush. I love it. So I'm just going to put it on the apples of my cheeks. And remember, I'm not going to smile because otherwise all of this is going to go into my lines. So I'm just going to gently put some blush here. Now, I've got friends who say all they need to do, as long as they have blush on their face and lipstick on, then they look fabulous. Doesn't work for me. And I guess it's because I need the eyebrows, I need the eyes, but at least I'm looking a little bit better. Now, something else that you probably, remember I told you about, this is the Everything Pencil by my girlfriend Judith August. And I bet are you all noticing this white from this skin cancer scar? Do you notice it? My husband notices it. I forget about it, but he notices it. Do you notice it? So I'm just coloring it in. See the foundation doesn't stick, but this pencil works. She's the one who started with these pencils. It was her idea, my girlfriend. Now, I'm not going to mess around with, worrying about, dark circles, stuff like that, because I don't think that my neighbor across the street is going to be able to see that. But what I am going to put on, and what I love, and I've been using all the time, is my Nars Tinted Primer. I love this stuff because it suddenly makes my eyes look big. Big meaning, not big, but that I've got some depth to them. So I use this almost, even if I didn't have eyeshadow, I'd use this. And I'm not going to even use eyeshadow today. So I put this on, and already, you know, it brightens up my eyes, right? So I've got the eye primer on. Oh, you know what I forgot? Something that I want you all to remember to do, which is to smush your bronzer and your blush. See? So that it all kind of goes together, that there aren't any lines. You know, I see Hannah Martin do it, and I don't know how she does it, but there are no lines. Maybe it's youthful skin. Well, this looks pretty good. It looks much better, right? So it looks like it's all blended in. Okay, so we got that. What about, eyeliner. So I told you, I love this, I've got at least 3 of this Laura Mercier Plum, and I put it under. I'm gonna just do something fast and easy. Just put some eyeliner on. I put it in the waterline, and so it defines my eyes a little bit. Eyes defined. And then, I'm not even gonna use eyeshadow, but I'm gonna take a dirty brush. One should not have a dirty brush, right? I do. So I put the dirty brush, and I see how I do it above the crease, because at my age, all the wrinkles on my mobile lid, they're like pleats, and they go one on top of the other. So let me tell you a story. I have book club, and all of the women in book club are young, in my book club. They're all much younger than I am. And they're from all over the world, Brazil, Australia, Great Britain, I'm sure other places also. So they're young, they're beautiful, and I'm, shall we say, the matriarch of the group. Well, last week at book club, they were saying how fabulous I looked. And you know what? I put on makeup. I decided I was so sick of seeing, I do FaceTimes with my grandkids, and they usually catch me without makeup. It is not a pretty sight. So I decided I was having book club. I was doing book club, and that I was putting makeup on because I did not like the way I looked in FaceTime or any time without makeup. So they all loved the way I looked, and I was just sitting in the kitchen, and I had an overhead light, but the light was shining on me, and I had my makeup on. And I must confess, I read the wrong book for book club. Everybody read one book, and I read the wrong book. But I had good makeup, so that counts for something. All right, so I put this in, I use this for defining my eyes. See how it's soft and it's dirty? And there. Now, usually if I have makeup on, if I have eyeshadow on, I use this kind of brush, and I make sure, that's the big thing, is blending. So whenever you put something on, blend. I didn't understand the meaning of it, but you have to blend, lots of blending. And then it looks good because there's no, as I say, there's no lines of demarcation. Now, I've got depth to my eyes because I've got the light here and the dark here. And, you know, my neighbor across the street is going to see that it looks good. But what do I need? I need mascara. My favorite mascara, I'm still using it, love it. And I've got others to use, but it's that L'Oreal Telescopic. I was watching Mary Greenwald. She's a British makeup artist, magnificent makeup artist. She did Princess Diana's makeup. You know, when she came to America, remember how gorgeous she looked with Tina Brown? They had balls and dinners and all sorts of stuff. And it was Mary Greenwald who did her makeup. Well, Mary Greenwald is really into eyeshadow. Not eyeshadow, into mascara. I'm not sure what her favorite one is, but this L'Oreal Telescopic is mine. So, you know, for your neighbors, I'm going to just put some on the bottom lashes. I forgot to put mascara on underneath my eyelashes. Do you think my neighbor's gonna notice? I don't think so. But now I need lipstick. So if I were a French woman and I just put on a slash of red mascara, a red lipstick, well, you'd notice it because I'd have my mask on, and if I had lipstick on and I'd take the mask off, I'd look like the Joker. The red lipstick would go all over my face, right? So I have this, I guess I've used a well-used Nars Lipstick Pencil. Well, it's a lipstick in pencil form, and it's kind of the color of my, I guess you'd say my lips, but better. So I put this on. And it's not going to make a big statement, but it's not going to smear all over my, my face mask. And then I've got this lipstick. It's a liquid lipstick, and it's very moisturizing. And it's by, there's a woman who's battling breast cancer, and this is her company. And she's battling it with her creative company, with her lipsticks that are very, very moisturizing, beautiful colors. And each, the name of each lipstick is something that is very uplifting. And it's called, the name of the company is The Lipstick Journey. And I'm gonna put just a little bit. It feels so good. It's so moisturizing. Just a little bit on top of this, just because it feels so good. Wonderful lipsticks. Check them out. So there I am. Not going to scare anybody, including my husband. I mean, my husband notices when I wear makeup and when I don't. And it was funny. He'll tell me how well I clean up. Because if he sees me with my hair kind of messy and without makeup, he loves me. Doesn't matter. He loves me. But I think he appreciates me putting some makeup on. So this is my don't scare the neighbor's makeup. Let me know how much makeup you need to put on before you don't scare your neighbors. I'd be curious. Is it just a lipstick? Is it just a blush? Is it just a bronzer? Or is it just maybe a bronzer, lipstick, and mascara? What can you get away with? I'd love to know. So let me know in the comments, and I'll see you again soon. Hope you enjoyed. Stay healthy, stay well. Bye-bye.